Alright, so I'm outside again in front of my school, and hopefully no wasps this time that are going to interrupt us. Anyway, this is just a quick one. I'm going to do 2 questions, but it's a situation where there's more than 2 steps. I've shown you how to do 1-step equations and how to solve 2-step equations, but this one has more than 2 steps. So the first step, what you're going to have to do in a situation like this, is you're going to notice there's a 4x there and there's a 7x there. You see a -3 here and a +6 here. What you're going to have to do is gather like terms. Okay, you're going to have to get them, all the stuff with x's on one side and all the stuff with just regular numbers on the other side. I usually try to get all the x's together on the left side and get all the numbers on the right side. Let's see what happens. Okay, to bring a 7x over, remember in the past when you would take a 7 and you'd bring it over, you would divide both sides by 7? Should I say that again? In the past, you'd want to get the 7 and the x apart, and you'd want to get the 7 over to this side. So you divide both sides by 7. Well, that's not what we want to do here. We want to bring this 7x over together with 4x. The whole thing, not just the 7. So to do that, you just look and say, well, this is a +7x. What's the opposite of +7x? -7x. That will cancel. You have to do the same thing on this side, -7x. It's convenient if you write it down right underneath here instead of under here, because this doesn't really go together with the x's, as you can tell. They're not like terms. So put the -7x together with a like term, which is right here. What is 4x minus 7x? Okay, that is -3x. Okay, and I'm going to do everything in 1 step here. Okay, let's go look at the -3. We want to bring it over to this side with the 6. So what's the opposite of -3? +3. Do the same thing to the other side and write it right by the like term, which is the regular old 6 there. Okay, that gets rid of it there. What's 6 plus 9? You got it? 6 plus 9, or sorry, 6 plus 3 is 9. I was giving the answer away without even thinking, but anyway, the last step. Now we've got a -3x here, and we've got a 9 over here. You want to divide these two apart, or you want to get them separated. You want to divorce them. Notice these all start with D. Well, to get rid of the -3, you divide both sides by -3, and divide by -3 over here, and you're left with x equals 9 divided by -3 is -3. If you want to, you can check the question and throw the -3 in there and over here. You should get the same thing on both sides. Okay, let's try another question. There we go. Okay, does this one look pretty confusing? Well, you can't just go and gather like terms here. You can't just do that. What you have to do is figure out what to do with this situation here with the bracket. Well, if you remember from before, remember that idea where there's a party and then they have to go and meet everybody in the party? It's called the distributive or distribution. So you go 3 times 2x, but you also go 3 times -4. Okay? So what's 3 times 2x? See if you can remember. 6x. Good. What's 3 times -4? It's going to be a negative. 3 times 4? 12. And then just write the 6. The 6 just gets written again. Now we've got another step. We can deal with gathering like terms. Bring this -12 over here. Plus 12. That gets rid of it. Okay. So we're left with 6x. Remember, that just came from right there. Is equal to 6 plus 12, 18. Final answer. Well, what do? You divide both sides by 6. And so the final answer is x is equal to 18 divided by 6 is 3. And if you threw that 3 back in this equation right here, you would end up getting 6 on this side. Should we try it just for fun? 2 times 3 is 6. 6 minus 4 is 2. Remember, we're doing BEDMAS here. 2 times 3 is 6. This is definitely the right answer here. Wow, I can't draw. I'm trying to draw and it's actually not writing. That's really strange. Oh, got some pink there for a second. Okay, anyway, I will deal with that after pushing stop. Good luck. And practice the worksheet on this on my website.